皆さん、こんにちは。さおりです。今日はディークからいろいろ教えてもらえるみたいなので、必要の部屋に行こうと思います。セバスチャンのクエストはまた今度かな。とりあえずその動物関係のものをやっていこうと思います。よろしくお願いします。では。これですね。妖精と捕獲袋と食器折り機やっていきますね。飛んでいこう。
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
浮いてる。
Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
ついにファンタビみたいなことが、ニュートみたいなことができるようになりますね。さあ、行きますか。
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
じゃあ10問セット追加されましたね。これをこうじゃない。待って、こうですね。はい。だから、このセットでこうなんですよね。まだ、あれかな。とりあえず話してみましょう。
Hello, Deke. Can you remind me how to use the knapsack?
First, get close to the beast you wish to rescue. Then, point the mouth of the bag directly at the beast and open it. The beast should go right in.
よし。あれどこ行った？
Revelio.
お、いっぱい。よいしょ。あれ
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
もしかしてこれボタンまでどのボタンを押すかが出なかったんだっけ？これ前出てた気がするんだけど。これでいけるかな？
You got one.
はい。 あれ
Revelio.
全然いない。ディークどこ行ったの？とりあえず何匹か捕まえたらいいのかな。あ、ディークと話す。うんうん。ディークどこ？あ、いっぱいいる。あ、いたいたいたいた。
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right, where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
はい。という感じで、ちょっとまだいるから捕まえたいな。いけるかな。あ、これちなみに
I would never believe this.
モードによって捕まえやすさ違いますね。多分ストーリーとかの方がすぐ捕まえられた気がします。どんどん捕まえていく。色がね違う子がいたりしますね。
There, there. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio.
ああまだいる。まあ、できる限り捕獲しますか。まあ、救出となってますけどまあね売ってしまうというケースもあるんですよ。それはプレイヤーによります。こんなくらいかな。よしでですね、このジョバノールの巣がどこにあるかな。これちゃんと表示してくれるかな。ここに行けと。じゃあここに飛びますかね。ハリー・ポッターよりはどっちかっていうと私ファンタビが好きでですね、なんでだろう、なんかこう、まあみんなが大人、ハリー・ポッターはね子供から大人になっていく成長する物語なんですけど、ファンタビはもう最初から皆さんね結構いい年なのでね、こうなんていうかこう入り込みやすかったりします。ハリー・ポッター自体はね、私も子供の頃、最初の頃ね、最初の方を見て読んだりもしてましたけど、途中でなかなか分厚い本で読み切れなくなっちゃったりとかしてたんで、大人になってから最後までやっと見ましたね。よいしょよいしょ。そしてこのゲームをすることによって、ようやく魔法を覚え、魔法の名前を覚え、より世界がわかるようになったような気がしますね。こっちでちゃんと合ってるよね。全然違うとこ行ってないよね。大丈夫かな？よし。あ、いますね、いますね。ちょっと待ってくださいね。セットをしましょう。待って。この状態で、これ、レビオーソがいるかもしれない。なんか遅くする呪文とかがあった方がいいかな。まあ、なんとかなるかな。 でこれでOK。
Everything's all right now.
まだまだいっぱいいますね。
Revelio.
あ
Levioso.
あ、おあ、届かない届かない届かないあれ、よいしょ。はいはいはいはい。
I'll look after you.
まあ、できるだけ捕獲しましょう。捕獲したい。全然違う方向に行ってしまう。よし。お、何かが開きましたね。あれ、ここかな。お、クリアクリア。では待って。はいはい。オッケー。まだいるまだいるけど飛んでってるな。遠いな。
Revelio.
近くにいる。ああ、いるいるいるいるいる。
Levioso.
あら、失敗。はい。
Professor Howin will never believe this.
落っこちそう。落っこちないようにしないと。
Revelio.
あ、なんかすごい。クイディッチの言えなかった。クイディッチするところですかね。いいですね、絶景。もういいかな。ジョバノールの巣の近くでディークに会う。あれ、ディークに会ってなかった。もしかしてもしかすると、クエストの順番を間違えてましたね。先に捕まえちゃったよ。ごめん。ディークごめん。
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
もう捕まえちゃった。
I've already rescued one, actually. Do you have another beast in mind for today?
Deke does. A clearing nearby is home to a herd of moon calves. Just follow the footpath uphill, and Deke will meet you there.
クエストのね、やり方間違えたけど、まあまあ、なんとかなりましたね。マップ。これちゃんと示されてるのかな？大丈夫かな？はいはい。なんか敵がどうこう遭遇するかなみたいな話が出てましたけど、いなかったですね。
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
時間をじゃあ進めますかね。はい。さあ、いるかな。てか、リークいるな。おー、いますね。いきなりいけるかな。あ、やっぱり早い。早いので、ああ、こっちに、いける？よし。まだいますね。お、なんかある。もういいかな。まだいるけど。これどうしよう。いっぱいいるんだけど。ディーク。あ、こんなとこにもいる。違うの。あ、フクロウですね。
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. You'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
じゃあ、おお。じゃあ帰りますか。あ、間違えた。帰りますね。
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of?
これね、なんか開発されてたばっかりの頃もね、
What is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
このシーンお披露目されてましたね。発売前にね。ですごいなぁと思って見ておりました。素敵ですね。あー、すごい。素晴らしい。
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
綺麗で
It
す
seems to be
ね。
a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
では話しますか。いろんな色の子がいますね。ここみんな一緒？オスメスもあるかな。あ、でもみんな一緒かな。
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
では、待って、割り当てがしたいんだけど、あれ割り当て、まあいいか。とりあえずどれだっけこの表示がないと何をしてるかがわからないんですけど、勘で多分大丈夫。かわいい。まだかな。はい。はい、OK。はい。はい。はい、取ったよ。
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
ちなみに必要の部屋は少しね、模様替えをしておりますが、この状態で、これと、これと、これで OK かな。いけるかな。どこに置こうかな。これですね。置けない、置きたい。適当に置きますが、色は青で OK。なんかこれ私全然1回目1周目の時使ってこなかったのですが、装備には攻撃ステータスか防御ステータスが最初から1つ付与されています。でこの魔法素材を使って、2つ目のステータスを付与してアップグレードしたり特性を追加したりとできると。小さなアップグレードを重ねることによって戦闘力を底上げできます。新しい動物を入手するためには動物の巣で救出するかクエストでアンロックしましょう。新たな特製レシピは八重市で収集できますという感じで、全然1周目はこれやってこなかったんですよ。やってこなかったけどなんとかなってたような気がします。これなんか使えるのこれね、本 当に何にも使ってこなかった。はあ、ちょっととりあえずこれ入れてみます。なるほどね。いろいろあるんですね。いろいろあるけれど、まあ、2週目はちょっとちゃんと裏で勉強して使おうかな。はい。もうこれで D 君のクエスト終わり？アップグレードする？特性はやりましたので、アップグレードもしないとか。これをアップグレードするには、これで OK？ はあ。アップグレードしたっぽいですね。よくわからない。まあ、きっとおそらくどんどんねハードモードとか難しいモードでやるんだったらちゃんと装備を整えた方がいいんでしょうね。
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
よしよしよし。ではどうしようかな。まあ時間まだ余裕があるかな。なので、セバスチャンのクエストいきますか。あんまり乗り気がしないんだけどね。なんでかっていうと、っていうちょっと遠いですね。いけるかな。ちょっと頑張ってほうきでいきますか。
Nice to see you, my young friend.
まあね、本当は裏で開けとけばよかったな。じゃあまあせっかくなのでこうたどりながらちょっとおしゃべりをしますね。このホグワーツレガシーもうすぐ1周年ですね。きっと2月で。こっち合ってる？で、まあそれに合わせてではないですけど、間違ってるかな？なんかね、呪いのホグズミードっていう PS5 のPS5 じゃないや PS 限定クエストが他のところでもって言いたいんだけど、なんかちょっと戦わないといけなくなったのでまた後でお話しします。どこいっぱいいますね。戦いますか。待って、いろいろおかしい。ちょっと待って、どうなってる？こうなってる。はい。よいしょ。はい。やばい。はい。やられてる。なんか秋ようになってるな。待ってちょっと待っておかしいな。デパルソン入れてるつもりだったんだけどな。なんかいっぱいいるな。困ったな。やばいもうしょうがない。はいバチはいちなみにインセンディオ強くなってんの？どこ？ おお、いっぱいいるな。どこ？あ、やられちゃった。終わった？よかった。わけわからんくなってましたが、どこだ？どこだ？こっちですか？なんか大丈夫かな？はいはい。よしよし。そうそうそう。お話の途中でこんなわけわかんなくなってましたけど、ですね、その PS 限定クエスト呪いのホグズミードが他のPC だったりとかスイッチとかね、他のとこでもできるようになるらしいですね、ついにね。あのクエストなかなかやりごたえがあるので、私の方でも動画にできたらなぁと思ってます。これまた今度撮ろう。よいしょよいしょ。で、なんか他にも一応アップデが入るかもしれない。のでね、追加アップデ。どんなアップデになるのかはちょっとわかんないけど、クエストが追加されるのかわかんないけど、ちょっと楽しみだったりしますね。やっぱりすごくいいゲームなので、敵がいる。やっぱりね、こういろんな、ね、追加がまだあって続くのであれば私は嬉しい。遠いな、セバスチャン。よいしょよいしょ。おお、戦ってる。むしむしむしむし。むしむしむし。やだやだ。本当はね、なんかこうオンライン的な感じで同じなんだろう、同級生とね一緒に、つまり他のプレイヤーさんと一緒にね、ホグワーツ城でね一緒に写真を撮るとかあと椅子に座るとか、そういうベッドで寝るとか、そういうのも追加されたら嬉しいんだけど、そこまで行くのはなかなか難しいでしょうね。一応基本的にというかね、このゲーム一人で遊ぶゲームなのでね。セバスチャン遠いんだけど、いるかな？着いたかな？まだかな？着いた？遠かった。お待たせ。
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there, Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them, possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
早い。
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier, with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside. Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
苦しい話ですね。このクエスト苦手なんですよ。
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
まあセバスチャンの決意は固いんじゃな
I'm
いかな。
afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
辛いですね。なんかある。
Revelio.
シャープ先生。はい。
That boy will fray my last nerve.
はあ。
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
本当は何かあるって言いたいけど、ちょっとこの人は今ちょっと頭がね血が上ってる可能性があるのでこれですね。
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the loyalists' way.
本当はね希望があっていい気がするけ
I
ど。
understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children, especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
いや
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
なんかでっかい牛がいる。牛？何これ？
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
なんかいるな。
He's a dead wizard in my book.
はい。 あ、いっぱいいる。あ、いっぱいいる。いっぱいいる。よいしょ。まあ、ちょっとセバスチャンも頑張ってもらいたいところではある。セバスチャン頑張って。あ、やられちゃった。おおおお。はい。あ、やられた。あー、やられてる。あ、やばいやばい。終わった？まだいる？まだいる？まだいるような。え、なになに？どこ？ああ、なるほど。あ、やられた。ちょっとタイミングが遅いのかな。うん。ああ、待って。
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
Oh, it's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Ah, そこかな?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something.
ここですね。あ、間違えた。よいしょ。間違えた。コンフリンゴでやってみるか。まあまあ、ここですね。はいはい。これはまあ。ちょっと飛ばしますが。もうない？ああ、やられてる。ああ、選択できません。何があるのかなあ、こっち行ける。あ、違う。これですね。
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Woman has just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
はい。終わったかな？なかなか長いクエストでした。思ってた。まだ終わってない。終わってない？じゃあ、どっか出ないといけない？終わらないのこれ。なに
Meet me in the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark, do not tell anyone.
はい。まあいいや。想像以上にちょっと今回長くなってしまって1時間になりそうですね。まずい。で、セバスチャンのクエスト進めていくとですね、闇の魔術関係が進んでいくんですが、ちょっとね、私の今回の配信じゃなくて、動画の実況では、ちょっとやらない方向でいこうかなと思っております。メインストーリー終わってからやるかもしれない。それはちょっと他との兼ね合いもあったりしますので。で、今回の実況できるだけそのメインストーリーを中心にやっていくので、ちょっといろいろ省略になっちゃうかなと思いますが、ぜひね、すごくいいゲームですし、またアップデも入るかもしれませんので、いろんなね、媒体でできます。ぜひやってもらえたらなと思ってます。私の方も引き続き楽しんでいけたらなと思ってます。じゃあちょっとなかなか暗い場所からですけど、ここでお別れしたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。またよかったら見てください。バイバーイ。またねー。